Here at Westlake High School, Atlanta, Georgia, 2018, Rivals 100 DB Myles Sims. Myles, recently, it's cold down here.
Yeah.
You're up in Michigan, where it's kind of known to be cold in Ann Arbor. First trip, University of Michigan. Got to see the big house, you know, all the tradition. You're there for a couple of days. You mentioned to me you love Jim Harbaugh. What stood out to you? What was that trip like for you?
Well, looking at Michigan as a whole, they're good academics and they're also competitive in sports. And Coach Harbaugh, he's a kind of celebrity coach. He's connected with a lot of people, and that can go further than football. And he has a plan for Michigan to win the whole thing.
But what about their plan for you? Did they go over with that about how you would fit in, how they would use you? What did they deliver as far as that goes to you on your visit?
Well, the defense that they run man-to-man most of the time. And with me, they really going to use me to match up with any receiver, probably corner, nickel, or safety, but just focusing on man, whoever's coming.
Talk about the highlight of that trip. Talk about that for me.
The highlight of that trip was probably seeing the whole campus, the business school, because they have the #1 business school in America. Looking at all the different majors that I possibly major in, I think that was the highlight of it. You know,
Michigan is doing some, if you want to call it, damage in Georgia. I mean, Aubrey Solomon, 5-star defensive tackle, chose Michigan over, Alabama and Georgia and some of the other schools on signing day. They have his teammate Otis Reese, a 2018 safety hybrid linebacker, committed as well. I guess you've been up there for your first time. You met the coaching staff. You saw the campus, learned about the academics. Do you see why they chose that school? I mean, do you see how it could be a fit for you guys?
Yeah, because Michigan is a different breed of people, of not just a person, but an athlete. You got to be another type of athlete to go to Michigan. You got to be well-rounded both ways.
Yeah, you mentioned Harbaugh being a celebrity coach. Obviously, he's been in the NFL. He's coached at Stanford. He's had success everywhere he's been. I remember his first signing day, he brought in guys like Derek Jeter to sign day, Ric Flair, the wrestler.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows a lot of people, as you say. Does that help? I mean, them having Harbaugh, his presence, who he is, the contacts he has, how much does that help them for you?
Well, for me, if you're looking at it from a different perspective, outside of football, after, just knowing Coach Harbaugh is big because if you need a letter of recommendation or something, or you need to get a contact, or whoever you need, Coach Harbaugh might be able to supply that for you. So I just like that as well.
Yeah, really last question. I know you have high interest in Michigan, like you do so many other schools, but the lasting impression, the impression they left on you when you left that campus, you were there, Friday, Saturday, you saw a lot in Ann Arbor, you learned a lot about the overall program. What kind of impression did they make on you, that first impression?
That they needed me. Yeah, they needed me.
That means a lot, I know, to you.
Yeah.
Not just want you, but need you as well.
Yeah.
Myles, always a pleasure, man. Thanks so much for your time.
No problem.